Hey everybody, I am Surbhi and you are watching Key Differences. In this video, we will talk about the differences between salary and wages. So friends, without further ado, let's get started. Salary. Salary is a fixed periodical payment for non-manual employees, usually expressed in annual terms, paid per month by an employer to an employee in return for the work done. In other words, salary is the self-evident reward which an employee receives for the services rendered to the organization. From the employer's point of view, it is the cost of acquiring and retaining human resources who in turn provide their services to the company. Now you must be wondering how a salary is determined for a particular job. So friends, it is ascertained by making a comparison between pay rates for the people performing same work in the similar industries in the same geographical area. One must also note that the salary for a particular job is also highly influenced by the number of people available and ready to perform the job in the employer's organization. Generally, salary is paid on a monthly basis, but there are some employers who pay salaries weekly, fortnightly, or even annually. Basically, the frequency and amount is mentioned in the employment contract itself. In a nutshell, salary is paid to the clerical and managerial personnel. Further, it is paid after calculating necessary deductions. Typically, after the payment of salary, employees receive a document which acts as a proof and contains details about salary paid, which is called as salary slip. As you can see here, this document has all the details of total earnings and total deductions. Under the head earnings, you may find basic salary, dearness allowance, house rent allowance, medical allowance, etc. Whereas under the head deductions, you may find professional tax, TDS and employee provident fund. Moving on to wages. In economics, the price paid to the laborers for its contribution to the production process is called wages. It means that remuneration paid to production and maintenance or blue-collar workers such as laborers, cleaners, mason, miners, welders, etc. These workers are directly engaged in production or in undertaking operation or process. Further, they are paid wages on hourly, daily or weekly basis. In a nutshell, we could say that the lower level employees of the organization are paid wages depending upon the amount of time they have worked. Further, there are two methods of wage payment, that is time wage system and piece wage system. In a time wage system, workers' remuneration depend upon the hours spent by the workers on the job. Wages under this system is calculated as number of hours worked multiplied by the rate per hour. On the other hand, under piece wage system, compensation is paid on the basis of units produced by the workers on the workplace. So, wages under this system is calculated as number of units produced multiplied by rate per unit. Moreover, there is incentive wage system which combines the time wage system and piece wage system. It is introduced to encourage the workers to produce more in order to earn higher wages. Further, from the point of view of the workers, wages paid should be fair and equitable and should be accurate reward for the efforts put in by them. Moving on to the difference between salary and wages. Meaning, salary is a fixed and consistent pay which an individual draws from the company for the work performed by him on a monthly basis. As against, wages is a variable pay drawn by an individual from the company. It is based on hours spent in carrying out a certain task. Next, cost incurred. From the employer's point of view, the cost incurred is fixed, that is, fixed amount is paid to the employee every month for the work done. Whereas, in case of wages, the cost is variable because it varies as per the day-to-day performance of the individual or hours spent by the worker during the process of production. Next, recipient. Salaried workers are commonly called as employees, whereas waged workers are commonly called as laborers. Next, while salary is paid for office and administrative jobs or clerical and managerial jobs, wages are paid for manufacturing, construction and process-oriented work. Next, type of personnel. While salary is paid to skilled personnel who use their professional competencies or proficiencies in their respective domain and earn revenues for the firm, as against wages are paid to skilled, semi-skilled and unskilled personnel like carpenter, electrician, technician, etc. who are engaged in the process of production and use manual labor. Frequency of payment. Salary is paid at fixed intervals, commonly on a monthly basis, but it can also vary depending upon the employment contract between the employer and employee. Conversely, wages are paid on hourly, daily or weekly basis depending upon the amount of work done in hours. Next, basis for payment. Salary is based on performance of an individual and is also subject to increments and promotion for good work, whereas wages of an individual are based on hours worked or units produced depending upon the type of wage system used in the organization. Paid leaves. Salaried worker has a predefined schedule of paid leaves for the year. On the other hand, a waged worker has no such schedule of paid leaves. This means that if a wage earner is absent from his work, he would not be paid for that day. Next, nature of work. While salaried workers perform mental work, that is non-manual work. Oppositely, waged workers perform physical or manual work. So friends, this brings me to the end of this lesson. I hope the concept has been clear now. However, if you want to study the topic further in detail, you can visit our official website, that is keydifferences.com. Here you can find a detailed comparison of salary and wages along with their definitions. Links are also provided in the description box below. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please do give it a thumbs up and share it with other people. Also, if you are new to this channel and wanna get more such useful videos, consider subscribing this channel and also hit the notification bell next to the subscribe button so that you are notified every time whenever a new video is uploaded on this channel. And if you have any queries or feedback for me, feel free to leave in the comment section below. Until next time, this is me Surbhi signing off.